Okay, so today we're gonna figure out uh molarity, mole, and what is it? And gram conversion. Okay. So what we have today is the molarity triangle. So what exactly is the molarity triangle? I think of the molarity triangle as an easier way to remember how to convert these unit. Okay. So here how it works. Okay, so on the top we have the mole, which is kind of like the big dog. Okay, and the bottom left is the molarity. On the bottom right is the leader of the solution, or L. Okay, so here's how it works. Okay, so imagine if we don't know the molarity of the solution. So, but we do have the mole and the leader. So how are we gonna figure it out? Okay, so let's say we have M, big M, for molarity. Okay, so how are we gonna find the molarity using the mole and leaders? Because the mole is on the top of these two, it's gonna be mole is always on the top of these two divided by leader. Okay, so mole divided by leader, and mole is on top because he's the top dog. Okay, so next, imagine we don't know the mole of the solution. So how are we gonna figure it out? Okay, so we do know what we do know is the molarity and the leader of the solution. So mole is unknown, but what we do have is the molarity. So we're gonna use M multiply by the leader of the solution. So that will give us the molarity. The reason we multiply the molarity and the leader is because they are on the same level. They're not the top dog like Mo is. They are the same level, so we multiply them. Okay, and next, how do we find out what is the solution? Leader of the solution. So what we're gonna do is the same thing that we did with to find out molarity. We're gonna use Mo. Okay, Mo will be our top dog. He will stand on the top, and he will divide it by which whatever unit is left, which is M, the molarity. So to figure out the leader of the solution, we can use mole divided by molarity. So that is how to use the molarity triangle to kind of figure out this unit. Okay, so next up, we're gonna figure out how to find the molar mass of an element. Okay, so you can either use like a periodic table for this, or you can just like Google it. Okay, so let's say we have a mole of oxygen, a mole of oxygen. Okay, so first, what we're gonna do is first we're gonna figure out what is the amount of what I mean the weight of 1 mole of oxygen. Okay, so you can find that like if you have a periodic table, you can look at like the bottom of the element name. It will give you the mass of 1 mole. If you don't, you can just Google it. So I'm gonna just Google it. So the molar mass of oxygen. Okay, so the molar mass of oxygen is roughly well 16 gram. Okay, it's 16 gram. The unit is gram. Okay, so there's 16 gram per mole of oxygen